And then a hero comes along, Andy Cooper in his thong, but his ratings took a slide. Andy struggled in prime time, so a new hero was due, and her name was Katie Roo. But CNN is realizing Katie Roo can't draw ratings. This is your hero? This is your savior? This is the chosen one. This is who you're relying on to prevent the Titanic from sinking? This lady? The girl who calls herself Rue? No wonder CNN is struggling. No wonder they are finishing 4th place in a 3-network race. On the surface, I understand why CNN would build their primetime lineup around Kaitlan Collins. Katie Roo! Katie Roo! When you look at their roster, it is abundantly clear that Rue is the best of the unknowns. Can't build the lineup around Abby Phillip. Can't build it around Laura the Coat Hanger. You damn sure can't build the lineup around Wolf Blitzer. Woof, woof, woof. Primetime is past his bedtime. CNN had to move him to mornings to make him more comfortable. That way, he can howl with the roosters as the sun rises. Kaitlan Collins is young. She's easy on the eyes. Unlike Wolf Blitzer, when you put Kaitlan Collins' face on a billboard in Times Square, people are not scrambling to turn the lights off. They'll actually take a look. On the surface, building the primetime lineup around Katie Rue Collins, it makes sense. But once you get to know her, it doesn't take very long to figure out why this is not working. Do you guys remember the beautiful girl back in high school or college? When she walked into the room, she commanded the attention of every dude in class. She had this mystique about her. She had this radiance that attracted you to her. After fantasizing about her for weeks, you finally work up the courage to ask her out. To your surprise, she says yes. Now, leading up to the date, you start wondering, why is this girl single? How did you get so lucky? How is a girl this beautiful still available? Once you go on the date, doesn't take you very long to figure it out. She literally talks herself from being the beauty queen to being the ugly duckling. Maybe she tells you that she's a big fan of The View. Maybe she is the brigadier general of Club Yenta. Or maybe she whispers in your ear, I have a big surprise for you in my pants. It's real big. Whatever the case may be, you figure out why she is single. It's a similar situation with CNN and Katie Rue Collins. On paper, Rue has everything you need to succeed in primetime cable news. She is intelligent, she's aesthetically pleasing, she has a decent voice, she is an extremely hard worker, she is dedicated to her craft, she's reliable, she has everything you need, except the one thing that matters most. And it's the one thing that cannot be taught. You either have it or you don't. Charisma, the it factor, star power. If Kaitlan Collins does have charisma, something is holding her back from letting it out. But after almost 2 years of being in prime time, I have yet to see the charisma. I have yet to see the star power of Kaitlan Collins. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Let's get to the sponsor for today's video. And who knows, maybe they will donate some of their CBD lotion to CNN to help them soothe their bruised caboose. My good friends at Sugar Mountain Trading. Are you struggling with back problems? Do you deal with minor aches and pains throughout your day and you don't want to go to the doctor because all the doctor's going to do is find something else wrong with you? Or even worse, prescribe addictive medication that you just don't want to take? Me personally, I hate going to the doctor. So does my wife, who actually deals with back pain, which is why she started using CBD lotions and oils from Sugar Mountain Trading. Now, this is not THC. This is not going to make you fail a drug test. These CBD lotions, they are designed for rapid pain relief. My wife, she deals with nagging back pain from time to time. We've tried over-the-counter stuff. We have tried the chiropractor. Nothing seems to work. Within 5 minutes of me applying CBD lotion from Sugar Mountain Trading, her pain was gone. I'm telling you, it's damn near magical. My wife, she keeps a bottle with her at all times. Sugar Mountain Trading also offers CBD bar soap that will keep you pain-free and smelling fresh at the same time. CBD bar soap comes in a variety of scents ranging from lavender to cherry almond. All CBD products offered by Sugar Mountain Trading, 100% natural, 100% free of THC. So click the link in the description below. Use my promo code BTL20. Save 20% off your first purchase with Sugar Mountain Trading. Almost 2 years ago, May of 2023, Kaitlan Collins hosted a town hall with Donald Trump. It was a humiliating experience for young Rue as the Trumper proceeded to make her look like an amateur. The Trumper, he came out of the town hall looking like a freshly polished orange, while CNN and the Rue came out of it looking like a stale turd. This town hall was so bad for CNN, former President Chris Licht, he was immediately fired. After experiencing the wrath of the Trumper firsthand, and with Rue having 2 years to think about it, you would think Rue learned her lesson. 2 weeks ago, the Trumper was giving a press conference. Now, I don't have an accurate count, but I'm pretty sure Donnie has given more press conferences in the last 3 weeks than Johnny B. Biden gave in the last 3 years. This press conference took place around the time of the plane crashes in the Northeast. While most people were concerned for the victims and their families, Kaitlan Collins, she was worried about diversity. Well, Casey, what the hell was she even doing there? I thought she hosted a show in prime time. Why is she a part of a press conference? I don't see Sean Hannity or Jesse Waters asking questions with the media. If they speak to the president, they sit down with the Trumper one-on-one for an interview. Yeah, that is a great question. And you're right, Fox News will send Peter Doocy to these press conferences. I'm sure networks like News Nation have people responsible for covering the White House. I mean, they're not sending Chris Cuomo. Hey, it's me, Chrissy C. I guess CNN trimmed the budget. I guess they're going through financial struggles like their pretend friends at MSNBC. As you guys know, MSNBC eliminated the budget for weaves, which caused a drastic increase in balding beauties being shown on television, while CNN has Kaitlan Collins working 2 jobs. During the day, she's working as the White House correspondent. At night, she is responsible for hosting a primetime dump that's as relevant as a flea on a Lizzo-sized ass. Anyway, while the rest of us were concerned with the victims of this tragedy and their families, Kaitlan Collins, she was worried about diversity. Watch for yourself.
And you are blaming Democrats and DEI policies and air traffic control and seemingly the member of the U.S. military who was flying that Black Hawk helicopter. Don't you think you're getting ahead of the investigation right now?
No, I don't think so at all. I don't think with the names of the people, you mean the names of the people that are on the plane? You think that's going to make a difference? They are a group of people that have lost their lives. If you want a list of the names, we can give you that. We'll be giving that very soon. We're in coordination with American Airlines. We're in coordination very strongly, obviously, with the military. But I think that's not a very smart question. I'm surprised coming from you.
Let me tell you something. When it comes to hiring people for important jobs like, I don't know, air traffic control, the last thing I'm worried about is diversity. I'm not worried about meeting some doofus diversity quota. I don't want one dude with average intelligence, one brilliant woman along with a dumbass. I want 3 brilliant people, whether it's 3 brilliant women or 3 brilliant men. Hell, I don't care if it's 3 brilliant men pretending to be women. When it comes to people controlling our planes, I just want them to be smart. I don't give a damn whether they're diverse. During the lead up to the election last year, it seemed like ratings were finally increasing for Kaitlan Collins. The Rue was performing so well, we weren't talking about her ratings here on the channel. Throughout the month of October, she was hovering around 800,000 viewers. There were even some nights where Rue was eclipsing 1 million viewers. The Monday before the election, Kaitlan Collins, she drew 959,000 viewers. The following Monday, She was down to a cool 365,000, but that's okay. That's okay. According to the media, everyone saw steep declines after the election. It's viewer fatigue. Our audience is mad because we lost. They went back to watching soap operas like Days We Used to Be Guys. But once the new year starts, our ratings are going to be huge. Last month, Kaitlan Collins went from hovering around 800,000 to averaging less than 600,000. So far this month, Rue is averaging 570,000. If you combined Rue's 5 shows this month where ratings are available, her ratings would equal 1 episode of The 5 on Fox News. It takes Rue a full week of shows to equal the audience of a single episode of The 5 on Fox. Right now, Kaitlan Collins is barely clinging to the top 10 at CNN. She is barely clinging to the top 10 at a network that can't draw flies to a fresh turd. Rue is losing to Wolf Blitzer, Andy Cooper, Aaron Burnett, Jake the Bongo Tapper. Hell, Rue is losing to everyone. You know what the #1 show is right now on CNN? A replay of Real Time with Bill Maher. The show originally airs Friday nights on HBO and CNN replays it at some point. Bill Maher's reruns dominate everything else on CNN. According to recent reports, CNN President Mark Thompson, he's not concerned with television ratings. We are shifting our focus. We are moving away from linear television, and we are focusing on our digital platforms. We are moving CNN to streaming. It's going to be amazing. This is a very common excuse when organizations are struggling on television. Fox News, they have a streaming platform, but you know how often I hear Fox News complaining about ratings? Never! Until recently, I rarely heard MSNBC complain about linear television and ratings. Mark Thompson, he is focused on moving CNN to streaming, which means Mark Thompson is expecting people to pay for CNN when they're not watching CNN for free. Are you willing to pay $10 every month to watch Kaitlan Collins? The problems today at CNN, it is the same problems they had 2 years ago. It's the same problems they've had since they fired Chris Cuomo. This is a network without an identity. This is a network without stars. They can move to streaming. They can fire Jim Acosta. They can reorganize their daily lineup. They can focus on everything that doesn't matter. But CNN, they are going to struggle until they focus on figuring out who in the hell they are. What is CNN? Does anyone know? You tell me, what is the identity of CNN? Fox News is conservative, MSNBC is garbage, News Nation is more moderate. What is CNN? Is their lack of identity, is their lack of star power the reason for their struggles? Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.